Right now, an artificial intelligence somewhere in the world is doing something that would have been considered impossible just 5 years ago. And the terrifying part is not what it can do, it is how fast it is getting better. Most people think of AI as a clever chatbot, a fun toy that writes poems and generates weird images. That perception is dangerously outdated. What AI is actually doing right now, today, is so far beyond what the public realizes that when you hear the full picture, it will fundamentally change how you see the next decade of your life. Let us start with what happened in 2024 and 2025, because most people missed it entirely. In early 2024, Google DeepMind's Gemini system demonstrated something called long context reasoning, the ability to analyze and synthesize information across millions of words simultaneously. Not searching, reasoning. It could read the equivalent of several complete textbooks and draw novel conclusions that no human had previously identified. By late 2024, AI systems were designing new materials, predicting protein structures, writing functional software, passing medical licensing exams, bar exams, and PhD-level science tests. Not barely passing, scoring in the top percentiles. A system that can pass every professional exam humans have created is not a toy. It is a fundamentally new kind of intelligence. But raw test scores do not capture the truly alarming development. AI systems have begun exhibiting emergent capabilities, abilities that appear spontaneously at scale without being explicitly programmed. When language models reach a certain size, they suddenly develop the ability to reason about novel problems, plan multi-step strategies, and even model the mental states of the people they interact with. This last ability, called theory of mind, was long considered a uniquely human trait. AI developed it as a side effect of being trained on enough human text. Nobody programmed it. Nobody expected it. It just appeared. In scientific research, AI is not just assisting human scientists, it is making discoveries independently. AlphaFold predicted the three-dimensional structure of virtually every known protein, solving a problem that biologists had struggled with for half a century. This was not AI following human instructions. This was AI finding patterns in data that humans could not perceive. Since then, AI systems have designed new antibiotics, discovered new mathematical theorems, and identified potential cancer treatments, all faster than human researchers could have done. By orders of magnitude faster. Here is a number that should make you sit up straight. The amount of computing power used to train the most capable AI systems is doubling roughly every 6 months. That is faster than Moore's law. Every 6 months, AI gets trained on roughly twice the computational resources. This means that the AI available today is to the AI of 3 years ago what a sports car is to a horse-drawn carriage. And the AI of 3 years from now will make today's systems look equally primitive. This exponential curve is why leading AI researchers, including people who built these systems, have started issuing urgent warnings. Geoffrey Hinton, widely called the godfather of deep learning, resigned from Google specifically to speak freely about the risks. His assessment is blunt. These systems may already be more intelligent than humans in certain domains, and we do not fully understand how they work internally. We can observe what they do, but the reasoning process itself is largely opaque, even to their creators. In coding, AI has crossed a particularly telling threshold. Systems like Claude, GPT, and Gemini can now write, debug, and optimize software at a level that matches or exceeds many professional programmers. Not simple scripts, complex, multi-file applications with sophisticated architecture. In competitive programming, AI systems have performed at the level of the top competitive programmers in the world, and they are getting better every month. In strategy and planning, AI has long surpassed humans in constrained games like chess and Go. But recent systems have demonstrated strategic reasoning in open-ended, real-world scenarios. Military strategists have tested AI systems in wargaming scenarios, and the AI consistently found strategies that human planners had missed. Not because the AI was following better rules, because it could consider millions of possible scenarios simultaneously, identifying optimal strategies that no human mind could compute in a lifetime. The creative domain is equally transformed. AI-generated art has won competitions judged by human experts who did not know the entries were machine-made. AI-composed music is increasingly difficult for trained musicians to distinguish from human compositions. AI-written text, when carefully prompted, can produce prose that professional editors struggle to identify as non-human. This is not about AI replacing creativity. It is about AI demonstrating that much of what we consider creative output follows learnable patterns. And here is what really should keep you thinking. Everything I just described is the public-facing capability of AI. The systems available to researchers and major technology companies are significantly more advanced than anything the public has access to. There is a gap between what AI can do and what you have seen AI do, and that gap is growing. The question is no longer whether AI is smarter than you at specific tasks. It already is. The question is how long before AI systems are smarter than any human at virtually every cognitive task. Some researchers put that timeline at 5 years. Others say 10. Almost nobody credible says never. The age of human cognitive supremacy is ending. What comes next depends entirely on the choices we make right now about how to develop, deploy, and govern these systems. And most people are not even paying attention yet. If you want to understand what is actually happening with AI, not the hype, not the fear, but the reality, subscribe. Because this is the story of our lifetime, and it is unfolding fast.